The representative from the DOH Regional Office Coordinator, Dr. Corazon Bernabé. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremonial balloon popping signifies our goal with the launching of the BGHMC River Center to ignite freedom from misery and to inspire hope among our Asians toward the fulfillment of each one's right to enjoy affordable and equitable health services closer to the people. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the ceremonial joint declaration of partnership. A round of applause, everyone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in my count, 3, 2, 1, and go! There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. Popping of the balloon by the BGHMC and their home hospital. Everyone can be a superhero in real life by helping their family, friends, and community in the best way they can. Today we welcome our superheroes as they entertain our venue. We have Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and Iron Man. Round of applause, everyone.
Hindi makita yung daan.
Ladies and gentlemen, ilabas ang mga cellphones at magpa-picture sa ating mga superhero mascots.
Sama ako mag-picture. Ikaw pumunta. Sige na.
It's time to see the first River Center in Northern Luzon. Again, we promise that we are optimistic that we will be able to bring the quality, affordable, and equitable health services closer to the people. May we invite our friends and friends all the way from India. Dr. Donald, may we request invite our representatives from the office of the city radio. We ask everyone to please settle down for the continuation of our program. Once again, palapakan po natin ang ating mga superhero mascots.
One of the largest hospitals in the world, with 75 hospitals in India. With more than 10,000 beds.
Moving on to our next part of the program, is a video presentation. Of course, the patient experience. May we call on stage Dr. Judy May Peter, the pediatric gastroenterologist and head of the pediatric liver program. Good morning.
Attendees again. met our we have already, our two esteemed speakers have already mentioned that the most common indication of liver transplant in children is biliary atresia. And a lot of preparation has been done, pre-transplant and post-transplant care. Some patients were not able to afford all these preparations because of a lack of funding that we get. And even for post-transplant care, you have to undergo a lot of hardship in doing the weekly, monthly monitoring, their maintenance on their chemotherapy, and not all laboratory workups are available at the government hospital. When we diagnose our patients who have liver failure, the next step is to inform them the possibility of not surviving the disease. And the definitive management, of course, is for them to undergo a liver transplantation. So in Baguio General Hospital, our experience for about 10 years is still we see about 2 to 3 patients a month diagnosed with liver disease. And not all of them have the benefit of undergoing the liver transplant. They can come to us in acute liver failure, in debilitating complications, and succumb to sepsis. That's why they call themselves liver warriors. Let me share to you 2 local studies. Back then in 2015, I was a fellow. I was able to study the histological pattern and outcome of Filipino children with liver disease who underwent percutaneous liver biopsy. And recently, one of our graduated residents made a study clinical demographic profile, prevalence, and outcomes of the etiologies of cholestatic jaundice in children. 8-year retrospective study. Similarly, still the most common cause of cholestasis and chronic liver disease in infants is biliary atresia and neonatal hepatitis. So is there really hope for end-stage liver disease? So now that we are aware that liver transplant becomes more affordable with increasing cases than abroad, we are now having this plan to establish a liver center locally and collaboration and partnership with established liver transplant center. Last December 2016, we had our first liver transplant in Apollo, and we were able to visit them, the center. And this is our first patient, Alicia Adoptique. Later on, they will share their experience to us. So this is Aliyah at 8 years of age after 6 years post-transplant. So from 2016 onwards, we were able to prepare 15 patients for transplantation abroad. Last 2019 was our first hospital-based lay fora at the Baguio General Hospital, giving hope for all of these patients. So our mission to continue what we have started. So we continue to emphasize on early recognition of liver disease and immediate referral. We thank the admin for their support, and we also hope to have support from our local, regional, and national executives, and encourage community and teamwork, not only our medical staff, but also the families of our patients for our private transplant center and the needs for training. And as soon as we discussed, we were able to visit the Apollo Liver Transplant Center. And memorandum of understanding was done in collaboration. So I took a lot of pictures. So I would like to quote Dr. Ruñez, because we want you and our patients a better chance of life. So in infants, biliary atresia is the most common indication for liver transplant, and most cases, if not all, were done abroad. In our country, private liver transplant institutions offer more than what an average Filipino can afford. So when we see a patient who comes to us with this type of disease, they expect us. So there is great expectation they will survive this fight. And as a medical team, our goal is to alleviate suffering and thus is the partnership that no one fights alone. So thank you, that is my last slide. And maybe call on the grandmother of Aliyah to share the experience.
I am the grandmother of Aliyah, the first liver transplantee from Baguio City. So my name is Wowa Marlene Abratike. So blessed day to everyone, to our visitors from India, welcome to Baguio. To the other visitors from the office of Congressman Go, from the office of Mayor Magalong, our patients, magandang umaga po. To the medical team, good morning. So I am here to share with you the personal experience of being a family of a liver transplantee. November 21, 2014, our dear Aliyah was born. She was not in the peak of health as we observed for the first few months. She was sickly, she was yellowish, her tummy was getting bigger, and so rightly, she was diagnosed to be suffering from a biliary atresia. So, a lot of, we sought the second opinion of medical expert, Dr. Igama, and of course, Dr. Ramzi. So, as her life goes on, as the process goes on, we went to, at Dr. Vito told us, because we could not raise that 5 million for the liver transplantation procedure in Taiwan. So, we were given up to 2 years old, and that was June when we sought the opinion of a medical expert. We were given 6 months to raise that. Raising started. Name it, we have it. Concert for a cause, save for foundations, small bar gigs, and so on and so forth. We were helped by our friends, our relatives, colleagues, strangers, and even scammers, mind you. Even scammers joined us in our fundraising activities. So be careful, be mindful, be vigilant always, because scammers are everywhere. Okay, they will take advantage of our vulnerability at that time. So we prayed hard, we toured every churches. And when Dr. Vito told us, because we still far off from that 5 million amount to be raised for the liver transplantation, and Dr. Vito told us, why not explore the possibility of going to India, where she had her training. Oh, and history. That's history. And my son told me, Mama, miracles still do happen in modern times. Thank you, Dr. Vito. Alicia is still with us. Look at her. She is a bubbly 8-year-old girl. December, she had her transplant us upon arriving at Apollo Hospital. Is there any Filipino doctors here, nurses, support staff, or anyone? Because we are outside of our comfort zones. Remember, we are in a foreign land. And we were alone there. 5 lang po kami. We were 5. My son, who is the donor, my daughter-in-law, Mariette, me, Aliyah, and the tita of Aliyah. So we gained friends from international, in the persons of international patients, from Zimbabwe, you have mentioned a while ago, from Zimbabwe, from Russia, from Nepal, from Pakistan, name it, we are all friends there. Bilang po tayo. And let's clap ourselves for this great